Playing online on your phone is fun, but there's plenty of reasons you might want to know the best offline games. Maybe your internet connection isn't stable, maybe your commute takes you underground, or maybe you just like the feeling of disconnecting for a few moments and slipping into your own private world. Whatever your reason, you've come to the right place. Thankfully, here are the best offline games you can play right now. So starting off with number 15, we have Mindcell. This is the third-person adventure in the world of the near future. The game has an exciting story with dialogues where some scientists did experiment on your main character, and now you have to find out the goals of your pursuers and understand who your real ally is. The whole campaign is filled with intrigue and battle on a variety of locations and enemies and bosses. Also, you can perform close combat clashes and intense skirmish in the game. The simple control and beautiful graphics makes this a worthwhile game. Moving right along to number 14 with Delivery Z, Food Courier Simulator. This is a zombie apocalypse open-world game where you have to play a role of courierman, whose main job is to deliver food and other supplies from point A to point B. So you not only deliver products, but also hide from zombies and fight with them. The game offers a huge open-world city and attractive modern graphics, which seems really great. At number 13, we have Hot Lava Floor. This is an arcade game where you have to jump over the different type of stuff without stepping on the floor because there is only hot boiling lava at the floor. Also, you can play this game in first person or in third person. Game also offers non-linear levels and character customization, which is impressive. If I talked about on concept of this game, then it is quite similar to a famous game called Hot Lava, which is recently launched on Apple Arcade. Overall, the graphics of the game is really good, and it also supports the Bluetooth controller. Down to number 12, we have Paragon Infinity Wave. This is a third-person shooter wave mode prototype game. The first thing you'll notice about Paragon Infinity Wave is its stunning graphics, which should come as no surprise considering the game's size. The gameplay is pretty simple, just kill the enemies and then clear the next wave repeatedly until survive or die. The biggest cons of this game is developer added no mission and controls are clunky. Moving right along to number 11 with Antarctica 88. This is a horror game where the game takes place at the station Antarctica 1, where you have to figure out what happened there and solve puzzles, explore the area, collect and use objects to get out of Antarctica ice alive. The game offers exciting storyline with multiple endings with several types of monsters and weapons where you can easily immerse yourself in a while. Overall, the graphics of the game is really good and I think you should definitely try this game at least once. At number 10, we have Be a Walker. This is an action game where you are the elite pilot of a battle match designated Be a Walker. Your mission is to defeat hostile natives and protect the colonial population. But annihilation of the native race is not the only way to save humanity. There are lots of difficulty in every level like oxygen leak and overheat of gun, etc., which makes this game more challenging. Overall, the graphics both game is good and controls are accurate. Move on to number 9, we have Off-Road Racing. This is a simulation game where you drive the car on different types of terrain. In addition, you will be able to pass and cross through both dense forests and fields, open terrain and hills, mountains and plains, roads with perfect asphalt through the city or real off-road. The game also offers multiplayer mode and allow to compete with your friends. There are also a wide range of cars and pickup truck. You can improve the engine, body, other. Off-road racing has bright and colorful 3D graphics, which is very enjoyable. Down to number 8, we have Scary Robbers. This is a simulation game where you play the role of a boy whose name is Brian, and his main objective is to teach the lesson to the robbers in his house. So you have helped the brain disturb the robbers in the house. There are multiple levels in this game, and every level has a unique objective. You can pick up various things from the home and use them to trap the robbers for fun. Overall, the graphics and control of this game is decent.
Dog, you butthead! We got a private home theater all to ourselves! Go find us a funny movie!
Great idea, boss. I could eat a horse right now.
Stop talking and let me watch! Lester, you fool!
Moving right along to number 7 with Monster Truck Arena Driver. It's a monster truck driving point-to-point race. In this game, you are allowed to take your driving skills to another level with heavy-duty trucks, and in the fast-paced game, you will require lots of precision driving. In addition, the game features 10 different variations of monster trucks from school bus to supercar. Overall, the game is good, but controls need improvement. At number 6, we have Sky Gambler Storm Raider 2. This game confirms the many qualities of the franchise developed by Atypical Games, which with this new episode returns to the setting of the Second World War to focus strongly on the large hangar at our disposal, on an exciting campaign, and on a surprisingly rich multiplayer equipment, which allows you to challenge other users in different types of matches. The gameplay of the game, widely adjustable, appears solid and fun, although missions lack a pinch of personality. Visually, however, there is no history. The spectacle offered by the wide scenarios is extraordinary.
Ammo ready. They are out.
Down to number 5, we have JDM Racing Dragon Drift. It's a new street racing game from the creators of Drift Legends. It features good graphics, solid mechanics, and a metric ton of content to play through. In addition, game offers various challenges like drag racing, time attack, sprint, checkpoint, survival, street racing, and other challenges. Players experience the real drive, sense of speed, and feel a surge of adrenaline from skidding. At number 4, we have Pascal Wager. This game is now available on Google Play for Android. It feels great to play despite its quirks. The combat is great and more than makes up for the graphical flaws and dubious voice acting. The character swapping mechanic is new and interesting, and it is delightfully dark. There is a lot to admire in Pascal's Wager. It offers 20 hours of challenging gameplay without resorting to in-app purchases. It could be accused of borrowing too much from Dark Souls. It has at least captured the tone and core gameplay of its muse. The game pretty much demands that you play with a controller. Moving right along to number 3, we have Beyond Steel Sky. It is a sequel to the classic 1994 cyberpunk science fiction point-and-click adventure game, Beneath a Steel Sky. Hits Apple Arcade. It's a 3D open-world game instead of 2D, dramatic, humorous, cyberpunk thriller in which engaging puzzles drive a fast-paced narrative set in a dynamic game world, and you move around using an invisible joystick. The game is set in dystopian future. The player assumes the role of Robert Foster, who was stranded in a wasteland known as the Gap as a child and adopted by a group of local aboriginals, gradually adjusting to his life in the wilderness. Down to number 2, we have Little Orpheus. Is a Technicolor side-scrolling adventure game inspired by classic movies like Flash Gordon, Sinbad, and The Land That Time Forgot. Playing as Ivan Ivanovich, you recount the story of your journey to the center of the Earth to your Russian commander. Starting off in a rocket called the Little Orpheus, you soon find yourself crashing in a prehistoric subterranean world filled with dinosaurs, monsters, and all other kinds of mysterious creatures. The controls are simple, and Little Orpheus is also one of the most impressive graphical showcases I've seen on mobile so far. well, it certainly isn't a realistic looking game. Finally, at number 1, we have The Academy. The First Riddle is a puzzle adventure game that's basically a cross between Harry Potter and Professor Layton. Players take on the role of Sam, a new student at the Academy. Throughout the game, players will attend classes, read their textbooks for homework, meet new friends, learn about Arbor and its history, and solve over 200 different puzzles and riddles in search of answers and the highest marks. Overall, the game has an interesting concept and engaging riddles. The graphics of the game is so beautiful, and the controls are decent. So that's it for today, guys. If you feel this video helpful, then leave a like and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on bell notification because we put out videos every week. Now, either way, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.